Hey, it's me again. Back at it with Virgin River, Season 1, Episode 2. Um, so I just went over the first episode, the previous video. And, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. There. Said it 3 times. If you're still here, don't be mad, because I warned you 3 times. Anyhow. um, if I get good at this, maybe I'll add in like a little sticker or like a little sound or something. Whenever I do my spoiler alert warning. Anyhow, getting right into it. Like I said, the very end of the last episode, the first episode, there was a surprise baby at the doctor's office porch. So it picks right up, like right up. Mel and Jack go into the office. She's asking, like, where's the number to call CPS? Because, like, she's, like, from LA, big city. So, like, she's used to, like, following protocols and stuff, not, like, a small town, situation at all. And, Jack's, like, helping her. He's putting in a call for, like, some baby supplies, diaper, wipes, formula, etc. Hope sees this as an opportunity because, like, eventually the doctor shows up and he's like, "Where'd this baby come from?" And she's like, "It was abandoned on your doorstep. So, like, we gotta call CPS." And he's all like, "You don't know anything about living in a small town. We don't do that around here. We take care of ourselves. Blah, 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 blah." Essentially, we're not gonna call CPS to come get the baby. We're going to keep the baby. We're going to take care of the baby. But then he doesn't want to take care of the baby. He wants her to take care of the baby because he don't know nothing about taking care of babies, but he's not going to call nobody to come take care of the baby. He wants her to take care of the baby. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyhow, Hope gets involved because she's always involved, which is kind of part of her charms, I guess you could say. She's kind of like, this might be a good way to keep her around a little bit longer. Like, so her little plotting wheels are a plotting and a turning, so to speak. So yeah, everyone pretty much leaves Mel alone with this baby. She has a flashback. If you watch the last episode, kind of know how I feel about these flashbacks. But she has I don't get why she had this flashback in particular. I don't know why, like, they felt the need to, like, make her backstory even sadder than it already is. But, like, they did, so it's whatever. But she has, like, a flashback. Sorry, my cat's doing something weird. Yeah, she's having this flashback. It's of her and her sister when they were kids, and they're looking at like a family photo album, and she's like, "Ooh, who's mom holding? Is that me?" No. Essentially, she finds out that she had a sister that died. Um, her name was Chloe, and then, like, I guess she says Chloe out loud, and someone hears her say it, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm just calling the baby that until, you know, she goes wherever she's gonna go." And yeah, like, that was kind of weird that she decided to call this surprise baby her dead sister's name, but whatever. Anyhow, sorry, I'm consulting my notes. See, notes. I got notes. I'm serious. Um, oh yeah, Jack had left to go work on the cabin because, again, we're trying to keep Mel around, so we want a nice place for her to stay. And he's working with this young boy, bus boy from the restaurant. His name's Ricky. You can tell he really looks up to Jack. As like an older brother, almost father-like figure. And he's talking about how he's going to enlist after he graduates. I guess he's graduating soon or something like that. And he's like, "Yeah, no, I'm not going to college. I'm going to enlist, just like you." And then he breaks like a glass, like from like a kerosene lamp or whatever. And the smashing glass triggers Jack into like a PTSD flashback situation, and like he comes out of it and like hits this flask. So this is like the first signs that like he's not just this perfect, charming, schmoozing doozy of a man in the middle of the woods, hot, ready, and available. He might have some issues. Like, that's the first indication of this. And, he's flawed. That's what they're doing here. This old lady, Connie, comes in. She brings, supplies for the baby. She finds out that Mel wanted to call CPS and, like, roasts her, essentially. Like, and then takes it a step further. She's, like, pretty much going around the small town and telling everybody, like, oh, she's going to call CPS. She's just going to get rid of this baby. Blah, 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 blah. Like, kind of being bitchy. Yeah. Also, Brady, a new character introduced, by, like, it looked like he was breaking into Jack's, which he kind of was, because then, like, it was found out that, like, money was missing. So he was burglaring, then he wasn't burglaring, but then you find out he did actually burglar a little bit. I don't know if I'm using the right terms or not, but, yeah. Preacher absolutely hates Brady for some reason. He's being kind of a asshole, like, majorly. And at first, like, you think, oh, he's being like this because he doesn't want him taking advantage of Jack. Jack's like his really good friend. Well, then it's just, I don't know, you kind of lose that. You kind of lose that, like, out of concern aspect oh, this guy's like a straight asshole. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. I'm looking at my notes. As the day progresses, Mel does start finding people that, like, agree with her. This old guy comes into the clinic wanting to be seen by the old guy doc. And, he's funny. He doesn't want to be seen by a lady. But he's like, he is really nice to Mel. Like, he's not, like, bad about it at all. He's just like, yeah, no, just tell him I said I was here or whatever. And he's like, by the way, I heard, that you're thinking about calling CPS, for the baby. I just want to let you know that I think that that's a nice thing. I was adopted, blah, 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 blah. So, like, Connie's not turning the entire town against her, but she's definitely not helping. But yeah, slowly but surely there are people, and, like, Jack's, like, again, he's kind of has a vested interest, but, Jack's agreeing with her, that old guy agreed with her. There's a few people that are, like, agreeing with her, like, okay, yeah, maybe that is the right thing to do, whatever. So, yeah, one of the other town's ladies, her name's Lily, comes in to the clinic and, like, brings, like, some baby supplies, like a bassinet, some clothes, some blankets, etc., etc., and then offers to take the baby for a little bit so Mel can kind of, like, take a break, go get a shower, get, like, a hot meal, that sort of thing. Mel's like, okay, like, she eventually gets talked into it. She goes back to the B&B, she takes a shower, and then she gets back to the clinic to get back to the baby and finds this Lily lady breastfeeding the baby. Surprise, Lily's the mom. Surprise. So Mel ends up telling Doc, like, so I found out who the mom is. But as she's leaving to go back to the hotel to take a shower, she calls CPS. So she gets back, she finds out Lily's the mom. She tells Doc, hey, Lily's the mom. This is how I know. Not only did Lily admit to it, but I caught her breastfeeding the baby, so she's the mom. But plot twist, I already called CPS. So he's pissed. He is. Heated. He fires her. He's like, nah, you don't know how we do it around here. Get out. You're done. Deuces. But But Mel's like, you don't even know how to take care of this baby. I'm not going anywhere. And, we got to figure out what's going on with this lady. She's got postpartum depression. Like, why else would she leave her baby? And then come to find out, too, that, like, not only did she, like, have a baby and then, like, postpartum depression, but, like, 6 months before she had the baby, her husband died. They have this farm. All of their kids are grown. So she lost her husband. All of her kids are grown and moved out of the house. And now she has a baby that, like, she's got to take care of on top of taking care of a farm, which I don't know if you know anything about taking care of a farm, but that's a lot of work, especially for one person. And she's too proud to ask for help. That's her story. So, yeah. Mel's just, like, trying to, like, do the right thing for this baby, trying to do the right thing for Lily. She's trying to help Lily, giving Lily a chance to, like, kind of take it back and, like, not give up the baby. CPS shows up. Mel offers to take the baby as temporary custody while Lily starts, like, getting treated for depression and, like, all of that. Lily's like, that's really sweet, but, like, I can't do that to, like, a complete stranger. She ends up calling one of her kids who's going to come back and help take care of the baby and help take care of the farm. And, like, the community is also, like, we don't care if you're asking or not, we're helping with, like, the farm. Doc does give Mel a nod of approval. Like, while the CPS lady's there, he says something about, and Mel hears that's, like, her area of expertise or something like that, blah, blah, blah. So that doesn't go unnoticed. He kind of, like, eating his crow a little bit. There's more flashbacks in this episode. Like, there's a flashback of her giving birth. Then there's, like, a flashback of, like, after she gave birth, you found out that she had a stillborn. And then, like, she had postpartum depression. Ending of the episode, Doc is taking Hope back to her house. Mel and Jack are headed back to the bar. Doc and Hope kind of have, like, some kind of conversation about, dude, you need to be nice to this Mel lady. You need help. Like, I'm just trying to help you and help the town. Because, like, you're getting old. Like, if you died tomorrow, then, like, the town would be screwed. That sort of thing. And Doc's like, I'm going to come around to it. And Hope then passes out on her way up to the house. Mel and Jack are at the bar. And they're kind of, like, celebrating, like, the day. And then... sorry, I'm reviewing my notes. So yeah, like, at the very, very end of the episode, this chick walks into the bar up to Jack, gives him a kiss, and was like, hi, I'm Charmaine, Jack's girlfriend. And Mel is pissed. Oh my God, you can see it on her face. She's pissed. Because you can kind of tell that she's kind of starting to kind of fall for Jack a little bit. And Jack's obviously been hamming it up this whole time. So she had no clue that he was not single and ready to mingle. So she's pissed. Overall thoughts. Mel was less whiny this episode. Thank God. I'm still not thrilled with, like, all of the flashbacks. It's not the flashback part that I hate because, like, I love a good flashback. I just feel like they're shoving her backstory down our throats. And some of it's not even, I don't feel relevant. Like, the whole dead sister. Like, why? Why? Still, having a stillborn isn't sad enough. We gotta throw a dead baby sister in there, too. Like, I don't know. That's just kind of where I'm at with that. My 5-star ratings for new characters. So, Brady, I gave him a 2 because he's kind of shady. I don't know. Connie, I gave her a 2 because first we kind of liked her, and then she's kind of being a big bitch. And then she's kind of like, all right, well, whatever. She was kind of trying to do the right thing. And all in all, she did help, like, everybody out and everything. So, like, yeah, so she got a 2. Lily got a 3.5. She would have gotten a higher rating, but, like, I don't know. She did kind of abandon her baby there for, like, just a tiny bit. So, like, I can't really give her, like, a high rating. I don't know. She got a 3.5. Charmaine, she gets a 0.5. Because, yeah. We all saw what she was doing from a mile away. Like, she pretty much hiked her leg up and peed all over Jack, for lack of, like, better analogy. Like, gross. So, yeah, 0.5. Not a girl's girl. So, yeah. Season 1, episode 2. In the books. That's a wrap. Let me know what you thought. What did you think? Did you watch this? Let me know what you thought. I'll be interested to hear other perspectives.